I be on my suit and tie shit, tie shit, tie. I be on my suit and tie shit, tie shit. Can I show you a few things? A few things, a few things. Little baby, cause I be on my suit and tie shit, tie shit. Check it.
Hi there, my name is Awakhiwe Kona, Udlamini, Uzizi. I'm 24 years old, originally from the Eastern Cape. I've been living in Soweto half the time. I matriculated from a school called Lubone in Mfulo village in Soweto. And I've experienced what a black man's life is basically. So after high school rather, I went to Wits to study actuarial science, and this is my second year working. I work for F&B. And I'm a pricing analyst. So I usually like saying a pricing analyst half the time, and I'm a designer full time. So I'm a stylist, I'm into suits, I'm into everything classic, this is what I stand for. And so I'm also rather a social entrepreneur, I'm a humanitarian, and I seek basically to empower fellow black men. SuitAbility is a brand that started last year, right, on my first year of working. So what I'll do is I'll just find second-hand classic blazers, tweed, we're talking cashmere suits, and I'll buy them at a fairly low price and get them altered, and I'll go to work and people would, appreciate my style, my sense of style, and I thought, let's go for it. Let's just make money out of this. So that's how SuitAbility started, and we've grown ever since, and we moved from buying blazers, second-hand blazers per se, and creating our stuff from scratch, bringing the creative aspect to it. And yeah, it's been a rough road, but yeah, I think we're here now. So after discussing with the tailor what the client wants, we basically have a first fitting. So in the first fitting, we take the suit to the client, or the client comes into our studios to fit the suit. Then we make necessary adjustments, and then after that time, we do a final fitting after a week or so. And then that's when the client fits the suit for the last time and collects it and leaves, right? So beyond that, we also engage with our clients and understand the type of how they appreciate the product and so forth. And usually we've got a mentorship program, so where we've adopted grade 3 students from a school in Soweto, and then we engage with our clients to say, okay, would you be willing to mentor those kids? We mentor those kids from grade 3, and we're planning to mentor them until they graduate from varsity. So it's a very interesting journey that has to go with the suit. So it's not just the suit, but it is all the qualities and the service that goes with it. We buy things secondhand. We also tend to support growing entrepreneurs, right? Even the people that take care of our photographers, we don't go to prominent photographers. We go with photographers that are budding, So I'll mention Wendy Images, for instance, right? So they are budding, they're still learning their craft. And so I feel that's how we support each other in terms of this, as far as this entrepreneurship journey is concerned.
So what would you say to a younger person who wants to get into business but they're not sure how to go about it? What's the first step, you would say?
Okay, there's nothing to lose. We are black people, we have been through the most, our families have been through the most. We don't have collateral. You want to buy a house, you need collateral. There are other people in this country that are as fortunate as they come, and they've got enough collateral. We're talking land, we're talking all that, they can do whatever they want. We have nothing to lose, we've got nothing, we've got a lot of people to take care of. But what I would say to a young budding entrepreneur is to say, go for it. You have nothing to lose. So mostly we use social media basically, right? And we're still working on revamping and coming up with ideas to make it more effective. So basically what we do is we create an image, right, to say this is us, this is consistent us, right? So what we do is we do a daily basis routine working together with multimedia and social media. So what we do is, what I do basically when I go to work, I wear a suit every day. So it's a suit on a daily basis. So I'm a brand, I'm this, right? And then I take photos. I'm just at work, you know, oh, dude, could you please take a photo of me? And then I get photos and then transport them to, upload them on social media. So that's how I use social media. So people know this guy is a guy that wears suits, right? So